If you saw our last video, you know that I got a big scratch in my car. Now I'm going to show you guys how to repair it. This was caused by a drive-through car wash. So first step, we're going to clean it off. I'm new at this process. I've only been using it for a few months, but you guys can kind of get an idea of the difference that you can make. Here, I'm just knocking it down with 1500, just getting it clean, making sure that there's a clean area for the paint to actually adhere. So now I'm going to clean off the excess with paint prep. Make sure it's nice and dry, oil free. We're going through with the pen touch-up. This is just pretty much a basic black. You can pick this up at any auto parts store, any paint store. As you can see, I'm just going through filling. I'm filling kind of thick, couple little areas. I'm not trying to get perfection. I'm just trying to get this in. Just a quick job. I'm practicing. This is my own vehicle. Been practicing for a few months now, so I just kind of want to see what I'm capable of doing and how fast it takes. Practice, practice, practice. That's all I've been doing. As you can see, this is what it looks like filled. Now I'm going to go down and going to knock it down first with 1500 grit sandpaper. I will link everything that I'm using in the description below. So first pass through with the sandpaper, I'm knocking it down with 1500. I'm really just trying to, obviously we let it dry. So after you let it dry, 1500, I'm pretty much right now just trying to knock down and level out the excess paint that I put on there, just so it's kind of flush with the painted surface that's already existing. This vehicle was ceramic coated, so I'm not too concerned with the sanding marks on the outside of the excess. But here's what it looks like after the 1500. And I believe now I'm going back through with the 1500 once again to kind of level out. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with 1500, 2000, and then I'm going to polish out quickly to kind of see what the level looks like and to see if I need to go back for a second run to kind of get it even more level. So as you're seeing here, that's what it's looking like. And it looked like there was a bit still there. It's kind of protruding outward a little to my, a little too much to my liking. And we are going to go in for, this is the Rupes polisher, 3-inch polisher. And then we have the Rupes wool pad, and the combination with the Rupes polish compound, sorry, with the coarse compound. So coarse pad, coarse compound. And as you can see, it's already a dramatic improvement, but it's not perfect. So I'm going to go through, clean one more time, going to find that area, and then we are going to knock it down again with 2000. I'm just going back in with 2000. This is all just leveling, guys. This is all just, I'm just trying to get it as close as I can. This is my vehicle. If this was a client vehicle, obviously I probably would have used a brush instead of that pen. The pen doesn't always give you the best coverage. There was a couple spots that I didn't have good coverage in, and that's okay. It's my vehicle. I just wanted to kind of see, how fast I can really get these things done. So now I'm just cleaning off, and I believe now I'm going to go in with, I think we're still at 2000 right now. 2000, trying to refine. And all we're doing at this point is just trying to refine and level down that painted surface to make it level with the panel. And it's never going to be perfect, guys. This is touch-up. So, kind of have your expectations in order, manage your expectations with clients. All we're trying to do is make it easier on the eye and to stop rust. This was a very deep gash in the paint. So I'm just trying to get this thing not to be as visible. Okay, now we're going in with the 3000. 3000, I'm just going in and feathering out to get rid of any sanding marks. This is an important step. I was kind of skipping out on this step on a few of my test runs that I did, and I did notice nasty sanding marks. So this is probably the most essential part of the job here, because this really finishes it out nice. And you want to go a little bit above and a little bit below, and you want to kind of go around the surrounding area to kind of feather it in and to make sure that it looks as clean as possible. And now I think I'm going back in with the 2000 lightly, just on the heavy areas that were still kind of bothering me, sticking out a little bit. There are tools that you can use to kind of grind that down a little bit before you even start the sanding process. And then I'm just going to go back through with the 3000 real quickly, get this thing looking a little bit better, cleaned up. But if you guys remember, this was a thick white gash. This is pretty extreme for a scratch. This looked like a really thick key mark. This was caused by a drive-through car wash. I should have known better. Car wash opened up in our town. They had free car washes. I said, you know what? Let me just take my little Baja through there, and I shouldn't have. And then here we go again. Coarse polish by Rupes with the Rupes polisher and the coarse wool pad. Just getting rid of those sanding marks here. And then we will see the result. I'm really letting that compound work in there, guys. Okay, now it's time to follow up with the polish. So this is the DA Fine foam pad with the DA Fine polish by Rupes. We're just going to go through, refine that out, make sure everything, all the sanding marks and all the compounding hazing is gone. And again, guys, we're not looking for perfection. We're just looking for improvement. And we want to make sure that it's going to stay nice and clean. And as you can see, it's not perfect, but you'll see a couple areas where the pen didn't quite contact the surface, but that's okay. But you can see here, it's a lot better. Remember, it was deeper and thicker than this and longer. So here is what we're left with. There's a couple little marks there where the pen didn't quite make as good of contact as I would like it. But, you can always go back and take care of that. And then you can kind of see the line where it is protruding a bit, but it's very minimal. And I could have got a better finish if I would have brushed it on, used a fine brush. But that's it, guys. Hope you learned something. I'm still learning. I'll catch you guys on the next one.